welcome you back to Anchor the Arena at Oscar Williams Fieldhouse on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University in Goodwell, Oklahoma, aka No Man's Land. It is time for the men's game. Wayland Baptist Pioneers here in town, ranked 10th in the nation, come in with a 19-6 overall record, 14-3 in the conference. That is good enough for first place. Aggies have been surging in the second half of the season. They're 14-9, 9-8 in the conference. It's good enough for sixth place. Talked to head coach Aaron Coombs earlier in the week, and here's some of the messages he had about this game and about this team. Tonight's keys to the game. The keys are very simple. This is a very high-level players' game. It's the kind of game you shouldn't need to get jacked up for. It's your rival on your home floor. They're in first place in the league, 10th in the nation. What more could you ask for? They are a different team since the first time we played them. The first time, they were without two of their starters, so they'll be a little more dynamic this time. It says, we have to play 40 minutes together. We cannot let the selfish bug creep in on us. I thought we played two games all year where we played 40 minutes together. One at Oklahoma City, where we won, and the other was this past Saturday at John Brown, where we won. When we play unselfish, I truly believe we are the best team in the league. When we play selfish, we're not very good. We have to trust each other. We have to play together for 40 minutes. Our other key is rebounding. When we played Wayland Baptist there, we were down 2 in the rebounding column at half. They finished plus 20 in the second half. Rebounding has been our Achilles heel all season. If we can keep up with them and keep them off the glass. They had 13 offensive rebounds that produced 17 points, and we lost by 6. We'll be able to sit and guard them. They know us, we know them. We just got to rebound the basketball. When I asked him about key players to stop, he says they have great depth. They're probably the deepest team in the league. On paper, it's J.J. Culver and Trevante Robinson. Trevante didn't play the first time we met. He is an all-league player, no question about it. He's a 6'5" athlete who can defend, score, and play above the rim. JJ is a first-team all-league guy. We did a good job against him in the first meeting. They had a sophomore guard come off the bench, Trey Fillmore, come off the bench and had a career high of 24. That killed us. You can't let guys come off the bench and have career nights. Their bench can come off and kill you every night. And then also asked Coach Coombs about this 3-game home stretch. He said, the message to my team is always, let's go 1-0 today. We do talk a little bit about our goals, but with this team, I don't like to get too far ahead of ourselves. This week is massive. I told them at John Brown, when was the last time this team played meaningful games in February? That's where the fun is. You are fighting to keep playing. All that matters now is Wayland. Our seniors have 5 games left guaranteed. Embrace the moment. Play for each other. I know the guys are excited, and so is the community. Ethan, you've got some stats for us.
That I do. Like you said, Wayland sitting at top of the Student Athletic Conference, 14-3 in conference and 19-6 overall. Panhandle sitting at 6th, 9-8 in conference, 14-9 overall. A win today and a Langston loss could move them into the top 5 in the conference. So we watch for that as they streak this next week. Like you said, 3 games this week for Panhandle. They are big. They're huge still. And they're going to need some help against this number 1 team in the conference. Raymond Alexander, the leading scorer in the nation. He has been outstanding this year, has been absolutely on fire every game. One of the main playmakers for the Aggies, as the Aggies are 4th in the nation in free throw percentage. So once they get to the line, they do their job, and they need to continue that because this is a team that's going to make them pay if they start missing their free throws. Again, live and die by the 3. They defend the 3 better than anyone in the Student Athletic Conference, and they're 7th in the nation in 3-pointers made a game. So if they're going to get going from downtown, they got to do it early and they got to do it often.
Well, and this is the kind of game that the Aggies have made this surge in the second half. That if they win this one, they could really make waves in the conference, taking down the team that's in first place. And now we will get ready for our starters.
And your OPSU Aggies. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with our lineups tonight, we would like to take a moment to recognize two very special individuals who have been selected by the team as our guest coaches for tonight's game. Representing the OPSU staff, please make it feel welcome, Mr. Robbie Johnson. And representing the faculty, Dr. O. We would like to say thanks to our guest coaches for all that you do for Panhandle State University and all the support that you show our athletic program. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear it for Robbie and Dr. U, our guest coaches for tonight's contest.
As they announced guest coaches, now we'll get ready for our starting lineup. First, the visitors from Wayland Baptist, a 6'2" junior guard from Arlington, Texas. Number 2, CJ Obenwa. A 6'4" junior guard from Lubbock, Texas. Number 10, JJ Culver. A 6'6" junior forward from Trophy Club, Texas. Number 11, Jack Nobles. A 6'8" senior forward from Palanga, Lithuania. Number 21, Rokas Mazonis. And a 6'2" senior guard from New Orleans, number 23, Trevonta Robertson. And now the starting lineup for Panhandle State Aggies. A 5'11", 175-pound senior guard from Marlin, Texas, number 1, Brayman Alexander. A 6'2", 186-pound senior guard from Mesquite, Texas, number 2, Alan Hodge. A 5'9", 165-pound junior guard from Des Moines, Iowa, number 3, Khalid Edwards. A 6'8", 205 junior from Istanbul, Turkey, number 10, Budic Yolker. And a 6'5", 220-pound junior from Boise City, Oklahoma, number 13, Jaden Whitfield. The Aggies are coached by head coach Aaron Coombs. He is assisted by Cole Clearman. Wayland Baptist is coached by Ty Harrelson. He is assisted by Landon Hughley and Xavier Webb. Wayland Baptist, as we mentioned, comes in 19-6 overall, 14-3 in the Sooner Athletic Conference, ranked 10th in the nation. So it's a big one for the Aggies tonight.
You said it, I can't get any more big than this. On the home stretch of your schedule of the season, Aggies are playing well and got to continue against the top 10 team in the nation. I am by far extremely excited for this one to start and get going.
It'll be Mazonis and Yolker jumping. So a deep bench for Wayland Baptist, so I'm sure we'll see a lot of substituting. And on the opposite side for the Aggies, you won't see much substituting at all.
Not much. They got their 5 guys.
Alexander sneaks across, puts up the shot in the lane, lays it up and in. Knocked to the ground, no foul though. 2-0 Aggies with the early lead.
That's what I like to see, Bree getting down dirty with the left hand.
Culver over to Robertson, down low. Spin and lace, baseline hook shot. It's short. Yolker with the rebound. That's what they need from him tonight.
Yeah, Yolker, biggest body on the court for the Aggies. Shoots a great percentage from the field, but he's got to be active on the boards.
Edwards with the drive, high off the glass, no good. Rebound by Culver, quickly up to Robertson, all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in, 2-2.
There's JJ Culver averaging 19 points a game for the Aggies. For the Pioneers.
Edwards at the top of the key for the Aggies. He'll give it up to the nation's leading scorer, Brayman Alexander. Over to Yolker. Hits Hodge, he'll pull up from 15, it's good. 4-2 Aggies.
Yeah, with Brayman going off this season and being the leading scorer, you kind of forget about Allen Hodge Jr., but he's got that sweet mid-range shot jumper, and he'll make you pay.
That one was smooth. Screen out front, pulls up. Long two is good by Obenwa. Tied back up at 4 apiece. Edwards all the way to the hoop, draws the foul on Robertson. That'll be his first, team's first foul.
Right now it looks like both teams want to run quickly.
Aggies really pushing offensively, and it's worked out well for them so far. Edwards goes baseline, kicks over to Whitfield. Edwards looked at the three, he'll pass it up. Screen from Yolker, gives it back. Yolker with the floater in the lane, can't get it to roll over the rim. Rebounded by Mazonis.
It's a good move right there. Don't worry, those will fall for Budic.
All around the perimeter, back to Robertson. Looks baseline, double team, gives it up to Nobles. Nobles puts up the shot, no good. Hodge with the rebound. Hodge back over to Yolker. Now Hodge with it, gets a screen from Whitfield. Over the top to Whitfield. Hits up the shot. They'll say the foul was on the floor.
Don't know if I completely agree with the call that it was on the floor. Like he was already into a shooting motion, but
Mazonis called for the foul, his first team's second foul. Edwards over to Yolker in the lane, kicks it to the corner. Whitfield for three. Hey, gets it to go. The big man steps outside and drains it.
Jaden Whitfield, the former Boys City Wildcat, knocking it down from outside.
7-4 now the score. Robertson with it, has it gathered in, gets a screen, pulls up. No good on the shot. And the putback by Nobles is good, 7-6. That's what Coach Coombs said they have to avoid. Cannot allow Wayland to get on the offensive boards.
Gotta watch out. Budic and Whitfield do a good job at not committing too many fouls. Gotta stay out of foul trouble.
On the block to Whitfield. Yolker from the corner, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Culver. Pass up ahead to Robertson.
Reverse it! Reverse it! Double!
Looking to put up the shot. Edwards with good defense, backdoor. Nobles with the shot in the lane, gets it to go over. 8-7. Wayland Baptist takes their first lead of the game.
Nobles active tonight down low, just under 9 points a game for the Pioneers.
Hodge gives it to Yolker. Pass over to Whitfield. He'll go to the block, puts up the shot, no good off the glass. Rebounded by Nobles. Wayland Baptist back the other way. Pulls up for three, no good. That shot from Culver. And Whitfield's going to be called for the foul underneath. Checking in for Wayland Baptist. He's 6'2" sophomore guard from Amarillo, Texas. Number 1, Trey Fillmore.
Yolker and Whitfield have to be sure they don't try to force it down low. Looks like that's what they're trying to do early.
Nobles patient underneath, lays it up and in. It's 10-7. Edwards with the ball on the wing. And that's going to be a foul on Robertson. Robertson with 2, that's important. The Aggies have already got him with 2, 3-team fouls.
He's staying in. He's got to keep going right at him.
Edwards with the ball out top. Fillmore mentioned came in as a sub. He's the one who lit up the Aggies last time. Edwards back to Whitfield. Beautiful pass. Whitfield lays it up and in. 10-9. Aggies down by 1.
Yeah, I see you, Khalid. Little bounce pass and good finish from Whitfield on that one.
Robertson gives it to Nobles on the block. Guarded by Yolker, goes baseline. Yolker going to be called for the foul. His first, team's second foul.
It's going to be called over 10, but it's Yolker. His first, second team foul.
Good move from Nobles. Trying to draw the foul off Yolker.
Shot in the lane, gets the shooter's touch. Oh, Benoit with the basket, 12-9 now the score. Pass down low to Edwards. Step back three is good. Allen Hodge Jr. from three. We're tied up at 12 apiece.
Hodge doing a little shimmy step back, knocks it down with ease.
Robertson with the drive, puts up the shot, gets it to go, and draws the foul, and that's going to be 2 on Whitfield already.
That was going to be called on Jake Whitfield. His second personal foul. Send Robertson to the line.
Robertson at the line.
Trey, you're right, Trey.
And makes it, checking in for the shooter. It will be J.J. Culver. Coming in for the Aggies, a 6'3", 205-pound junior from Winoka, Oklahoma, number 20, Brandon Green.
Yeah, Whitfield out, Brandon Green in, and it is it's one of the problems with Whitfield, getting in foul trouble early.
Green left him wide open, lays it up and in. Tied back up at 14 apiece. 14:30 left to play here in the first half.
And Brandon Green just equaled his season average for a game of points. Wide open layup.
All inside to Bazonis. Dumps it underneath the Nobles, who dunks it home. 16-14. Pioneers with the lead. Skip pass over to Edwards. Three-pointer from Hodge. Good. Aggies retake the lead, 17-16.
Man, his shot looks good tonight.
Hodge looks like he's feeling it. Mazonis, Green on him, spins in the lane. He's going to be called for the travel.
Like the green, like the deep green as Brandon keeps his feet, stays in there, draws the foul.
Will, BT in the middle.
Yolker with it. In the high post to Green, leaves it for Hodge. Alexander with the drive, puts it up baseline, and drains it. 19-17, Aggies with the lead.
Stop it, Brayman, you can't do that.
Nobles on Yolker, kicks it to the high post to Mazonis, and back outside. Obenwa pulls up for three, no good. Hodge with the rebound. Ball over to Yolker, Hodge will bring it up. Hodge back to Green, out top to Yolker. A little bit of a heat check shot there by Alexander. Well guarded, still pulled up. Drive, floater put up, no good. Yolker with the rebound.
Way to clean that up, Buttigieg. Gotta line those offensive rebounds. It's gonna be big this whole game.
Hodge with it, high post. Back over to Alexander. Green cuts down low, wide open. Great move by Green. We've got a timeout on the floor. 12-10 to play in the first half. It's Panhandle State 21, Wayland Baptist 17.
That's what I'm talking about.
The 30-second foul.
Okay, Josh, do your stuff.
Okay, people, you know the drill. Canned foods only, guys.
Sometimes you gotta live what you believe, open your arms, cause that's where it starts. Right here with you and with me. What the world needs now is love.
Generosity. Pass it on.
A little help from up above. Faith to me.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Out of the timeout, Pioneers with possession. Aggies leading by 4. Jaden Whitfield making his way back to the scorer's table to check back in with 2 fouls. Ball in the post. Spencer Lindsay dumps it underneath the Nobles. And a foul call underneath basket is good. Foul will be on Raymond Alexander. Whitfield checks back in.
Whitfield back on the floor for the Aggies.
Edwards checks out.
First personal foul, 14th foul on the Aggies.
Nobles at the line, a 63% shooter.
And he gets it to go, so it's a 1-point game, 21-20. In for the Aggies, the 5'11", 175-pound sophomore from Norman, Oklahoma, number 22, Thomas Ellis. Spin by Whitfield, can't get the shot to go, but he does draw the foul. That foul is going to be on the 6'8" senior forward from Norman, Oklahoma, number 14, Spencer Lindsay, who checked in a little bit ago. Also in, 6'5" senior guard from Perth, Australia, number 4, Josh Thrones. Whitfield misses the first.
He's a 74% free throw shooter, gets there the 3rd most on the team. That's where he does all his action down low.
Gets the second one. 22-20 now the score. Aggies lead. Ball on the wing, Culver with it. Now back up top, Fillmore. 12 to shoot. Culver with it again. Guarded there by Hodge, gets a screen. Dump it inside and lays it up and in. Lindsay with the basket. We're tied up at 22 apiece. Yolker with it now. Hodge pulls up from the top of the key. Strokes it. 25-22. Aggies with the lead.
Hodge is putting on a shooting clinic today.
Move!
Nobles with it on the block. Whitfield guarding. Goes in the lane. Whitfield straight up. Didn't get. They were trying to get that 3rd foul. Raymond Alexander for 3. Rims out. Nobles with the rebound. Nobles over to Culver, sets a screen for Culver, all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. Timeout on the court, 10:20 to play in the first half. It's Panhandle State 25, Wayland Baptist 24.
Don't waste another night waiting on slow internet.
Download files in a flash with 50 meg internet, lightning quick uploads, and no size limit or cap with PTCI. For just $60 a month, you can have incredibly fast, dependable internet, and we'll even throw in 6 months of whole home Wi-Fi for free.
If you're tired of thinking up ways to keep your eyes open while waiting on slow internet, call PTCI today. PTCI.net or 580-338-2556 now.
Athletic Director Victor Esparza, sports information, Alyssa Fox.
Aggies with possession, a little bit of full court pressure from Wayland. Man. Hodge brings it across the timeline, back to Edwards up top. Now back to Hodge. Whitfield with it, 10 to shoot now. Edwards with it now. Back out top to Hodge, 5 on the shot clock. Hodge pulls up for 3, no good, long rebound, and Aggies come away with it. Edwards, the shortest guy out there, gets the rebound. Alexander now, he'll leave it for Edwards as they reset the offense. Screen from Whitfield, Now over to Yolker. He'll step in the lane, kicks over the corner. Hodge saved that one from going out of bounds. He'll pull up for three, and he gets another one. 28-24, Aggies with the lead. I think Allen Hodge Jr. is feeling it tonight.
Yeah, 4 or 5 from downtown. 14 points already, just over the halfway mark in this first half.
Ball at the high post, down low to Culver. Turnaround jumper, no good. Whitfield, how he grabbed that with one hand, man. Great rebound there. Edwards leaves it for Whitfield. Now over to Alexander, all the way to the block, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Fillmore. Chris DeRue with the ball now. He's a 5'9" junior guard from Amarillo, Texas, number 22. Came in at that last timeout, DeRue with it. Three-pointer from the top of the key is good by Trones. 28-27, Aggies still lead by 1. Hodge had it knocked away for a second, got it back. Yolker baseline jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Lindsay. Back the other way, Culver with it. All the way to the hoop, missed the shot. Alexander with the rebound. Now quickly back the other way as he pushes ahead. And foul from behind by DeRue.
Foul is going to be called on number 22, DeRue. Brandon Green checks back in for the Aggies.
Brandon Green back into the game as Whitfield will go back to the bench. Ball into Hodge. Steps to the block, puts it up off the glass and in. That was some magic there. 30-27.
Hodge going straight at the deep, putting it up and in.
Triple teamed by 3 guys taller than him and scores on the block. Culver with it on the wing. Guarded there by Hodge. Gives it up to Fillmore. Puts up a shot, no good. Alexander with the rebound on the backside. Edwards pulls up for 3 from the wing. Long rebound by DeRue. In transition, pushes ahead to Fillmore, lays it up and in. 30-29 now the score.
Yeah, not a great shot from Edwards. I know he's trying to get something going for him. They got to play through Hodge right now. He's got the hot hand.
Edwards with the ball, out top, 10 to shoot. Gets a screen from Green. Back over to Hodge. 5 on the shot clock. Breaks down the defender. Green, baseline shot. Missed everything. And that will be a shot clock violation since it didn't touch anything.
Yeah, not a great possession by any means for the Aggies.
Obenwa checks back into the game for Wayland Baptist. DeRue with it outside, guarded by Yolker. Got the matchup he wants inside, gives it to Lindsay. Kicks it back outside to Fillmore. Back inside to Lindsay. Hook shot. Gets it to go. Wayland Baptist retakes the lead, 31-30 with 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. Yolker with the ball. Steps inside, back outside to Edwards. Open for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Obenwa. Ball in the corner to Fillmore. Misses the shot. Gets his own rebound. Misses the lay-in. Lindsay with the rebound, though. Extra possessions. That's what Coach Coombs talked about. DeRue with it now outside.
Yeah, that's the problem with Yolker closing out on shooters. He's not down low to get the rebound.
Lindsay with it, guarded by Green. And a foul is going to be called on Green.
Foul is going to be called on number 20, Brandon Green. be his first personal foul.
That'll be Green's first personal foul.
Lindsay is 74% free throw shooter.
Lindsay gets to the line to shoot.
First one is good by Lindsay. Whitfield checks back in for Green.
Jaden Whitfield checks back in for the Aggies.
Put Chris on out.
And makes the second as well. Robertson will check back into the game for the Pioneers.
For the Pioneers.
So 33-30. Wayland Baptist with the lead. Edwards brings it up against the pressure. Double team, splits it, dumps it down low to Yolker, but the pass was intercepted by Lindsay. Aggies get it back though. Hodge over to Alexander, three-pointer, no good. Yolker missed the putback. And Lindsay with the rebound.
You know, Hodge had an open shot at the top of the key. Decided to pass it over to Alexander on the wing, but probably should have taken that one himself. Wide open shot.
Drew back outside to Thrones. He'll lay it up and in on the wide bank shot. 35-30 now, Pioneers lead. Ball over to Yolker. Into Alexander, puts up the shot, no good. Gets his own rebound and the putback. We've got a timeout on the floor. 4:26 left in the first half. Wayland Baptist leads Panhandle State 35-32.
It's going to be a full Apollo event.
Players on your mark.
You roll out at the dawning of the game. Heart racing as you make your little getaway. But there's always scars. When you fall down, we lose our way. We get back up again. It's never too late to get back up again. And one day you won't shine again. You may be knocked down, but not out forever. Lose our way. We get back up again. It's never too late to get back up again. And one day.
All aboard!
Next stop, PTCI for new smartphones. Get on the PTCI cellular train for huge savings.
This season, get a Christmas gift of $600 off the regular price of any new smartphone at PTCI with a new activation. Are you caught up in a long-term contract with the other guys? No worries, PTCI will help you out. Come see us now.
Check us out at ptci.net or call 580-338-2556.
I'd like to say a big thanks goes out to Panhandle State Administration, University President Dr. Tim Fulton, Vice President of Outreach Dr. Ryan Blanton, Vice President of Academic Affairs Dr. Jill Dana, and Vice President of Fiscal Affairs Benny Gang for all their continued support.
Wayland Baptist with possession of the ball, leading by 3. Benoit out with it outside, over to Culver. He'll get a screen from Lindsay, back to Lindsay, pulls up from the 3 from the top of the key, missed it. Hodge with the rebound. Aggies now in transition. All the way to the hoop, lays it up the glass, no good. Foul from behind by DeRue. As Whitfield was fouled. That'll be his second, team 6th. Nobles will check in for Wayland Baptist.
Nobles checks back in for the Pioneers.
Aggies having a little bit of trouble on offense past few possessions.
Pass intercepted by Culver. And they'll get the foul on Hodge. And he'll go to the line for the and 1.
Getting
for the block foul. That will be his first, team 6th foul.
Not a good pass from Khalid and not a good play from Hodge Jr. on the other end.
And it's good. 38-32 now. Wayland Baptist leads with 4 left to play here in the first half. Edwards all the way to the hoop, kicks to the corner, now back out top. Hodge for 3. No good. Rebounded by Nobles. Pass up ahead to Daru. Kicks to the corner. Abenwa for 3, no good. Rebounded by Whitfield. Kick outlet pass to Alexander. He'll slow it down now. Loses control of it. Ball knocked away though. Yolker open for 3. He gets it to go. 38-35.
Cody showing what he's got from downtown and a good pass from Bremen. Making that extra pass cross court.
Ball into Nobles. Baseline. Push off on the offensive side. No call. Obvious push off. 40-35 now the score. Whitfield at the high post with it. Hands it off to Yolker. And foul on Lindsay. And the Yolker will go to the line because that's team foul number 7. Number 2 on Lindsay. Yolker at the line for the 1-and-1.
Yolker goes to the line.
Yolker with 3 points. That 3 earlier was his first made shot.
And all checks in for the Pioneers.
A 6'8" junior forward from France. Valdemar in France. Number 32, Jeremy Beto. I hope I said all that right. Yolker makes the first one.
He's a 74% free throw shooter, so great at the line. Yeah, like I said, Aggies 4th in the nation in free throw percentage.
I tell you what, if they're going to let Nobles get away with that shoulder shove off in the block, I'm giving the ball to Whitfield every time in the block. There's going to be some guy with cracked ribs from Wayland Baptist if they're going to allow that. 40-37, Aggies trail by 3, under 3 to play here in the first half.
Might as well try to go down low, try to open up that 3-point shot for later in the game.
Over with it outside, over to Robertson. And an offensive foul. That is going to be on Abenwa.
It's going to be called on Abenwa.
Will be his first, team's 8th foul. Fillmore checks back in.
Fillmore checks back in on the floor.
He'll come in for Robertson. Full court man pressure by Wayland Baptist. Gives it up to Edwards. And a foul. And that's going to be another one on Abenwa. Good play there by Edwards to set him up. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, smart move from Khalid. Just stopping in his tracks. Taking the hit, getting rolled over. All 5'6" of him.
A 1-and-1 for Edwards at the line. Makes the first. And so now Abenwa will have to check out. Daru will check back in his spot. And makes them both. 40-39 now. Aggies down by 1. 2.5 to play. Nobles with the ball. Over to Daru. He'll look to go baseline all the way into the hoop. Lays it up and in. And he really just took it right to Edwards. Good play. Didn't get enough help defensively. 42-39. Edwards to the high post to Whitfield. Gives it off to Edwards. Inside Whitfield, tapped away though by Beto. Culver with the dunk at the other end. 44-39 now the score. Edwards over to Yolker. Steps in lane, back outside. Edwards behind his back, kicks the corner. Yolker for 3. He's got a second one. 44-42. Aggies cut it back to 2.
Good pass from Khalid, finding him in the corner. And Budic knocking it down.
Culver, back out top to Fillmore. Green comes to the table. He'll be checking in. Ball knocked away by Yolker. And if that's a foul, everything's a foul.
I have
barely anything on that one.
I have no idea what to say about that.
Well, Green will check in. That'll be 2 on Yolker, so they'll take Whitfield back to the bench. So both big men with 2 apiece.
Doubles to the line.
And at the other end, Edwards had to literally get run over before they call the foul. And that little tap gets called.
Yeah, just a little suspect over here.
Hodge with the ball. Now back over to Alexander. Hodge he wanted that 3. He's going to take it anyway. No good. Rebounded by Noble. 45 seconds left to play here in the first half. Culver with it. Splits the defenders. It was an obvious walk. No call. Basket counts 46-42. Edwards to Hodge in the corner. Back to Edwards. Over to Yolker. He'll pull up for another 3. No good that time. Culver with the rebound. 18 seconds left in the half.
Got to tighten up on D. In the half on a strong note.
Culver holds it out at midcourt. 7 seconds left in the half. 5, 4, 3. Still waiting for a screen. He'll drive. Lays it high off the glass. Still waiting. They will say it is good. So at the half, Wayland Baptist leads Panhandle State 48-42. We'll be back with the second half. So 2 minutes left before the action starts back up here in the second half. Just a reminder, Thursday, get your Valentine that special thing, which is tickets to the Oklahoma City versus Oklahoma Panhandle State here at Anchor D Bank Arena on Thursday night. Also, Saturday, they take on Southwestern Christian in another Sooner Athletic Conference. Women's game at 2, men's at 4. Ethan, you've got some stats for us.
Yeah, the Aggies are shooting 48.4% from the field. It has been great, and 43.8% from downtown, which is just outstanding, way above their season average. However, from the field, Wayland Baptist shooting 64% from the field, just getting everything in the fall, but they haven't gotten any production outside 1 of 5. And one thing to note is that they only have 1 assist. 1 assist in that whole first half. So defensively, they have to make Wayland Baptist move the ball and prove that they can pass the ball and get shots off assists. If not, you'll just have Nobles putting up 15, 7 of 10, going down low every time, or Culver driving the lane. So they need to force them to get the ball out of the block. They need to force them to take those outside shots because they are 1 of 5 from downtown. And really defensively, that's what they need to do. Offensively, they gotta get the ball moving. They gotta make sure that they take good high percentage shots, much like what they were doing at the beginning of that first half.
Well, it does only list them as 1 offensive rebound. Coach has mentioned that. I know that number's got to be incorrect. Not sure what it is, but they have scored multiple times off of second, third chances. Aggies have got to keep them off the boards and stay even there.
Yeah, they have 9 assists as a team, so they're moving the ball around. They just got to knock down those shots. And they've done a good job. Only 3 turnovers in that first half. So taking care of the basketball is going to be huge here in the second half.
Wayland Baptist with the opening possession. Robertson with it out top. He'll give it over to Benoit. Now up top with it, Mazonis. Back to Robertson. Whitfield with the help. Backdoor pass, tipped away. Edwards with the play.
Good play by Khalid down low. Cut off that pass.
Edwards pulls up from 3 after he gets a screen from Whitfield. Drains it. 48-45. Aggies trail by 3.
Khalid with his first basket of the day. 1 for 4 on the day. Was 0 of 3 in that first half. Good to see him get going early.
Benoit gives it up to Nobles at the high post. He'll drive to the block, puts it up off the glass. It's good. We've got a timeout on the court. 18:58 left to play in this one. It's Wayland Baptist 50, Panhandle State 45.
30-second call, bench left timeout.
Out of the timeout, full court pressure. Edwards gets it in. Alexander gets it into Edwards.
Side ball screen, it's a sip, side ball screen.
Ball screen, splits the defender, still under control with it, into the corner. They'll say Edwards stepped out of bounds. Ball back over to Wayland Baptist. Culver on the wing, down low. Kick back outside of the corner. Robertson down back low again. Mazonis missed the shot, gives to Nolas. He's going to be called for a foul. Mazonis going to be called for it. That'll be his second, team's first foul. You can tell they're trying to get to Whitfield and get that third foul.
That's what I would do if I were them, but Jaden's doing a good job not biting on that bait.
Yolker with it now. Whitfield at the high post. And off the Yolker, he'll pull up for 3. Can't get that one to go. Lazionis with the rebound. Culver now on the wing, guarded by Alexander. Robertson cutting to the hoop. Shot had to be adjusted by Hodge. Rebound there by Mazionis. Alexander going to be called for the foul.
It's going to be called on number 13, Alexander. That'll be his second personal foul. First team foul on the Aggies.
That'll be Hodge's second, team's first foul of the second half. Nobles with it, baseline. Brings it into the paint, spins back, kicks out to Culver for 3. He drains it. 53-45. Wayland Baptist extends the lead.
Let's go, boys!
It's their second three-pointer made of the game.
Edwards gets the screen from Whitfield. Back outside to Hodge. 12 on the shot clock. Down low to Whitfield.
Go get him, Jaden.
And a foul on the floor. That's Mazionis. That'll be his third. Team's second foul. Second team foul of the half. Checking back in will be Lindsay.
They're passing it to 10 high! They're passing it to 10 high! Jack, watch the pin! Jack, watch the pin! Jack, watch the pin!
And a timeout on the floor. 16:59 left to play. It's Wayland Baptist 53, Panhandle State 45. All into Yolker in the lane. Follow-away shot is good.
Wayland Baptist coaches even knew what it was. They still scored on it. 53-47 now.
Yeah, the coaching staff for Wayland Baptist shows you the reason why they're 10th in the nation.
Down low to Nobles. Whitfield on him again. Straight up, made the shot go short. Ball loose, Edwards will pick it up. Yolker there trying to rebound, but that one was knocked loose from him. Hodge to Yolker at the block. Cross the lane to Whitfield. Puts up the shot and rims it in. 53-49.
Looked like he got hit on the way up too, but no call, but fights to the contact, gets it anyway.
Culver with it, kicks it outside to Robinson, and an offensive charge call. Yolker took the charge.
At a point, Buddich, get your feet set. Get in front of that man.
Culver called for his first personal foul, team's third. 16 minutes left to play in this one. Aggies trailing by 4. High post to Whitfield. Outside to Yolker. Edwards in the corner. He'll pull up for 3, and he drains it. 1 point game, 53-52.
Khalid's known for those clutch 3-point shots.
Robertson
Aggies desperately needed a 3-point shot right there.
Now Lindsay with it, dumps it down to Robertson. And shot laid up and in by Robertson. 55-52. Edwards with the drive all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. 55-54.
Cuts to the D and Bremen. Nice scoop layup.
Ball knocked away by Alexander, and that's going to be a foul on Yolker as he tried to reach for it. That will be his third, team's second. Thrawn's checks back in as Nobles will go on to the bench. Long pass out front to Giroux. And they'll set their offense. Whitfield helps out off the screen. Giroux all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. 57-54.
It's a bad defensive breakdown for the Aggies. Leads to an easy lay-in on the other side.
High post to Whitfield again.
Where we at? Where we
Edwards in the corner, drives in, loses control, gets it back outside. Alexander for 3, no good. Giroux with the rebound, back the other way. Leaves it for Thrawn's. Ball all the way out front to Giroux. All over to Thrawn's. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls up for 3. It is good. CJ Abenwa with the basket. 60-54. We're back up to the 6-point lead.
Javante Robertson just got away with an elbow to Khalid's face. Just shoved him off of him.
Whitfield takes it to the hoop, draws the foul on Lindsay. That'll be his third, team's 4th foul. Lindsay pleading his case that he was straight up and down, and yeah, you had your arms up, but you were moving laterally.
Hey, we should rebound in there.
Whitfield misses the first. Aggies need to hit these free throws.
Yeah, they're big. They got to do what they do, really. They are a great free throw shooting team. They can't stray away from that, especially in big games like this.
13:42 still left to play. Whitfield's second free throw, no good as well. Yoker with a beautiful rebound. High post again to Whitfield. Over to Yoker. Out to Edwards. Pulls back, step back three, and he drains it.
Wade Edwards says, may I have this dance, step back and knocks down the three.
Screen, step over, get the ball back to Lindsay. No basket, they'll say it was on the floor. That's going to be on Hodge, probably a wise foul there. That was going to be a lay-in.
His second personal foul, 13th foul on the Aggies.
Going to be Hodge's second, team's third foul.
Aggies definitely an undersized team, and especially right now.
And that's what Wayland Baptist is trying to set up those. And draws from way outside, drains that one, 63-57.
Collins made one of those earlier in the first half. Gets another one to knock down here in the second.
Hodge over to Whitfield. Pulls up. No good on the shot. Rebounded by Benoit.
Not a bad shot for Whitfield.
Alexander got the hand on that one. Shot no good. Long rebound tipped away. And Robertson comes away with it. 12 on the shot clock. Robertson with it. And Yoker is going to be called for his fourth foul.
He's going to be called on number 10, but it's Yoker. He is fourth.
Ellis will come into the game for Yoker, who's playing well. It really hurts to have him go out with 4 fouls. 12:28 still to play. Lindsay gives it up to Daru. Daru, follow away shot, misses everything. Ellis saves it from going out of bounds over to Whitfield.
Behind you!
Ellis with it, over to Whitfield. Hand off to Edwards, he'll step back three, in and out. Ellis fights for the rebound, and they're gonna say a foul on the floor. And that is gonna be on Lindsay. That'll be his fourth, team's fifth, so each team with a post player with 4 fouls. Robertson checks out, Noble's in. Culver in as well. The lob into Alexander, couldn't get it to go, pass up ahead, Culver lays it up and in. 65-57. Pass up to Hodge. And how in the world that's not a foul?
I have no
How in the world is that not a foul? Aggies will inbound underneath their own basket.
That's a blatant missed call. It should have been a foul.
Ball inbounded to Whitfield. Over to Ellis. Off Thron's foot, so it will stay with Panhandle. Whitfield with it out top. Over to Ellis. Down to Alexander. Up and under, can't get it to go. Tries to get his own rebound. Back outside to Hodge. Now over to Edwards. Down low to Whitfield.
Go to work,
baseline. And that is going to be a foul. We'll see referees talking. It was clearly a body foul that Noble stepped into Whitfield.
See what they're talking about.
Hey, good defense, Jack.
And it's a shot clock issue, so they weren't even talking about the foul, the obvious foul there. But
Josh, are you on the ball? Take it out. Chris, you're on the ball. It's our ball, take it out. Good.
Well, Yoker is checked back in. Whitfield on the bench. Yoker playing with 4 fouls. Of course, he's been a defender that can play well even in the post of 4 fouls. And they'll say ball over to Wayland Baptist. I guess a shot clock issue.
Chris. Josh, other side.
LaRue with it.
Got a mismatch down low.
And Nobles can't control it. Good defense there by Edwards.
That's all he can do is stick his hands up because about a 1.5 foot difference down low.
Edwards with the ball. Ellis over to Hodge. Hodge to the block, inside, puts up the shot, partially blocked. Culver with the block up to DeRue, all the way to the hoop, lays it across the lane. Shot missed by Culver, and a foul is going to be on Nobles. Whitfield checks back into the game as Yoker will go back to the bench. That's Nobles' first foul, team's 6th foul. That's big. One more with 10:36 left, and the Aggies will be in the bonus the rest of the way.
Hoosier, 4 high side ball screen. It's a high ball screen, Chris, you go under. Hands. Illegal.
Hodge pulls up for 3. He drains the deep 3. 65-60. As we near the midway point of this second half.
Hodge, who got hot in that first half, has 19 now. Gonna need him to step up again.
Nobles with it on the block. And an offensive foul on Nobles. Great job by Whitfield. That'll be number 2 on Nobles. Fillmore and Robertson check into the game.
Also, Robertson checks back for the Badgers.
Edwards will bring it up. All the way to the hoop and draws a 3rd foul on Nobles. So Nobles with no fouls, now he has 3.
I'd go right back at him. Good move by Khalid.
That'll be his 3rd personal.
I love the little man going up to the rim.
Jack, you have 13.
Makes the first free throw. Lindsay checks in for Nobles.
Lindsay checks back in.
Lindsay has 4 fouls, so. Lindsay just checked in. He's got 4 fouls. And I go right back at him, Jaden, down low on the block.
Edwards sinks them both, 65-62. Culver with the ball out top. Lindsay sets for the screen, now he'll back out. Robertson with the ball now. Now Culver again. Into the lane, shot missed by Fillmore. Robertson with the rebound, puts it back up, and he's fouled. Foul is on Edwards. That'll be his first, team's 5th foul.
Tom, you have 22 on defense.
A 6'3" sophomore guard from Salt Lake, Utah. Number 24, Dominique Cervantes, checks into the game for the first time for Wayland Baptist. So Robertson at the line trying to convert the 3-point play. Misses it as it rims out. Hodge there for the rebound. Hodge over to Edwards. Gets a screen from Whitfield. Ball back to Hodge, inside to Whitfield. Goes baseline, couldn't get it to go. Culver with the rebound, back the other way. Robertson in the corner, he'll pull up for three, and he gets it to go. 70-62, now the score.
Got to find Jaden down low.
Ellis pulls up free throw line, no good. Rebound by Lindsay. Pass up ahead to Robertson, all the way to the hoop. Lays it up and in, and he draws a foul. He'll go to the line again. Foul on Ellis.
Foul is going to be called on number 22, TC Ellis. Robertson over the line.
Robertson, that's 3 trips in a row. Robertson's had scored 3 points in each of those possessions. 73-62 now, 8.5 left. Ellis into the lane, pass knocked out of bounds by Fillmore. Pass out front to Alexander. Leaves it outside for Edwards, who drives all the way to the hoop, kicks to the corner. Ellis for 3, no good. Rebound by Cervantes. Culver up to Fillmore. Kicks to the corner, Robertson again, drains it. 4 straight trips, he has scored 3 points on each one. Coach had talked about him being an all-league type player. 7:59 left to play. It's Wayland Baptist 76, Panhandle 62. Out of the timeout, Panhandle with possession, trailing by 14 now. They had cut it all the way down to 2, even to 1 earlier. Robertson has gone nuts on him here of late. Last 4 possession, cross the lane. Ellis puts it up, can't get it to go, but he draws a foul. That'll be on Cervantes. That'll be his first. Ellis at the line for 2 shots.
24, Cervantes. His first personal foul. TC Ellis to the line to shoot for the Aggies.
Yeah, Ellis is an 81% free throw shooter.
Gets the first one to go.
5 timeouts. Josh, wait, just wait till you. Okay, now, okay. Press break.
Ellis makes them both into the game for the first time today. 5'10" sophomore from Norman, Oklahoma. Number 5, DK Sumo.
DK is going to help on defense, especially on that perimeter, trying to close out shooters.
One of those shooters just came in. Thrawn's comes in. Culver open underneath, lays it up and in. 78-64.
Yeah, Aggies are in danger of letting this one get away from them. Got to come up with a stop.
Hodge lost control. Sumo there, though. Tries to throw it over to Whitfield. Whitfield's going to be called for the foul. As he reached out to try to get it from Robertson and fouled him. That'll be the 1-and-1 for the Pioneers. That will be Whitfield's third.
Yolker checks back in for the Aggies.
Yolker checks back in for Hodge.
Hodge finally going to get a rest.
He didn't look too happy about it, though, did he?
Maybe in a couple minutes it'll do him some good coming back in.
Robertson hits another one. That gives him 19, and pretty much all of it's been here of late. 80-64 now, the score. Aggies are going to have to make a move quick. Edwards outside to Yolker. Leaves it for Alexander. Alexander splits the defenders, lays it up and in. 80-66.
Pioneers have done good not to let Alexander get hot, as that was just his 10th point of the game.
Robertson with it outside. Over to Lindsay. 12 on the shot clock as Culver takes it, splits the defenders. Shot blocked by Yolker. Ball back outside, three-pointer by Robertson. In and out. Rebound by Edwards.
That's what I like to see defensively by Yolker.
Alexander.
You gotta capitalize.
Over to Sumo, back outside to Alexander. He'll pull up for three. No good. Lindsay with the rebound. Culver passes to Thrawn's in the corner for three. No good. Rebound by Whitfield. Up the head to Alexander. Loses it to Lindsay. Pass up ahead to Fillmore. Misses on the layup, but the putback is good. 82-66.
Bad transition defense. It would have been a rebound for the Aggies if they would have just ran down the court.
Whitfield over to Alexander. Now to Edwards in the corner. Pulls up for three, and he drains it. 82-69.
Lead now at 16 points, all here in the second half.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Edwards. He got some hops on that one.
Got way up there.
That is 5'9" getting way up there to block that shot, block that pass.
And 5'9" is giving him some.
Edwards checks back, or Ellis checks back into the game. All outside. Culver, he'll leave it for Robertson. 12 on the shot clock. Splits the defenders, and they'll say a travel. Just under 5 left.
He's catching a couple breaks right here. Got to capitalize.
Cervantes comes back into the game. Nobles checks in as well.
Nobles also back in.
Edwards will let it roll up near midcourt.
So the front court combined all has 8 fouls for the Pioneers. Got to go inside.
Back to Edwards in the corner. He'll pull up for three again. Too strong. That one last touched by Wayland Baptist. It will stay with the Aggies. Oh, 14 on the shot clock. DK Sumo drive, kick outside, ball in the corner, Yolker for three, no good. And ball will stay with the Aggies again. They get a reset shot clock on that.
Sub!
Daru checks back into the game. Cervantes.
Watch the ISO, watch the handoff!
He's getting a few opportunities right here. Gotta shoot it, gotta capitalize.
Whitfield with it, gives it off to Edwards. Back to Whitfield, knocked away by Daru. It'll stay with the Aggies though. Wayland Baptist playing some good defense on this possession. The Aggies have gotten to get it back several times here, but they've made it tough for them. Outside to Yolker. Ellis back outside to Sumo. Over to Ellis. He'll take the three from the corner. Missed it. Whitfield with the rebound. DK Sumo for three up top. He drains it. 82-72 now the score. 4 minutes to play.
A little bit of rhythm, stepped into that one, knocked it down. DK Sumo's on the board.
Robertson over to Daru. Edwards comes out, guards him tightly. Ball across midcourt, that's going to be a turnover. Aggies get it back. Benoit checks back in.
That's what I'm talking about from Khalid Edwards, being a nuisance on the defensive end.
Edwards over to Sumo, now to Yolker. And a foul called underneath. That's going to be on Nobles for the hold.
Nobles, he's gone. That's four.
Personal foul.
His fourth. Double bonus for the Aggies, so they'll be shooting two. .331 left to play. Wayland Baptist 82, Panhandle State 72.
Timeout call by the Pioneers.
Out of the timeout, Jaden Whitfield at the line for 2 free throws. Trying to cut this down to a single-digit lead.
Yeah, Whitfield an 80% free throw shooter.
Got the shooter's touch on that one. And gets the second one, nothing but net. 82-74, 3.5 to play.
8 points to go. They got to stay on top of it defensively. Sumo has helped out tremendously on the perimeter.
Rue with it, over to Nobles. Baseline shot is good by a Benoit. Back to a 10-point game.
Benoit with 9 now.
Edwards pulls up, for 2, no good. Chased down in the corner by DeRue. Splits the defenders up ahead to Robertson. Steps in the lane, dumps it over to Nobles, who misses the lay-in. Ball still loose. Aggies come away with it. And a travel call as he'll roll over grabbing it. So all into Nobles, puts up the jumper, it's good. 86-74. Sumo over to Ellis.
No Alexander, no Hodge Jr. for a while now.
Whitfield turns inside, can't get it to go, but he's fouled from behind by Nobles, and that'll be his 5th. He's gone.
Foul's going to be on number 11, Nobles. That'll be his 5th foul.
Nobles was big in that first half.
Ray Alexander checks in for the Aggies.
Thorns will check in at Noble spot.
Well, with one of the big men down for the Pioneers, got to go after the other one.
Whitfield gets the first one.
Spencer needs to take 13
and Whitfield gets both. Full court pressure from the Aggies. That's up ahead to Whitfield, and Sumo is going to be called for the foul. They'll call him for the hold, so it'll be the 1-and-1 for Robertson.
His first personal foul, 18th foul.
So Robertson at the line.
Roberts up to the line to shoot for the Pioneers.
And gets the first one to go. Mazionis checks into the game.
Mazionis checks in for the Pioneers.
And makes the second as well. 88-76, under 2.5 left to play.
Aggies got to get going.
Alexander. Backdoor pass to Yoker, lays it in. Beautiful play design. 10-point game again.
That gives Yoker 12 for the game.
Then through with it up to Robertson. Now he'll hold it. Back out top to DeRue. Benoit. Now to Lindsay. Back door was open, but he missed it there. Step in the lane, shot up with 4 seconds. It's good. And that was a textbook possession late in the game when you lead by double digits.
Showed patience right there. Got the nice, easy mid-range shot.
Raymond Alexander gets that 3 to go. Timeout on the floor. 1:29 left to play. It's Wayland Baptist 90, Panhandle State 81.
By the Aggies.
Players on your mark.
You roll out at the dawning of the day. Heart racing as you make your little getaway. But there's always scars. When you fall down, we lose our way. We get back up again. It's never too late to get back up again. And one day you won't shine again. You may be knocked out, but not out forever. Lose our way. We get back up again. It's never too late to get back up again. And one day.
All aboard!
Next stop, PTCI for new smartphones. Get on the PTCI cellular train for huge savings.
This season, get a Christmas gift of $600 off the regular price of any new smartphone at PTCI with a new activation. Are you caught up in a long-term contract with the other guys? No worries, PTCI will help you out. Come see us now.
Check us out at ptci.net or call 580-338-2556.
.129 left to play. Aggies down by 9. They're going to need a major rally here to pull this one out.
Defense stops quickly.
Look to press. Robertson with the ball. Back over to Obenwa. Now back to Robertson. Pass up ahead to Thrawn. Now back out top. Sumo will foul. And that will send Obenwa to the line.
It's going to be called on DK Sumo.
That'll be Sumo's second, team's ninth, so still the 1-1 here. They really need him to miss this one.
Yeah, this would be huge, huge for the Aggies.
Free throw is good. Mazionis will check in.
Benoit, 75% free throw shooter. Second best free throw shooter on the team for Wayland Baptist.
Misses the second. Whitfield with the rebound. Tipped away by Robertson from behind, but he stepped out of bounds, so it will be with the Aggies. A 10-point game, 1:17 to play. Culver will check back in.
Culver checks back in for the Pioneers.
Alexander brings it up, gets a screen from Whitfield. All the way in the lane, Sumo for three. He gets it to go. Timeout on the floor. 1:09 to play. Wayland Baptist 91. Panhandle State 84.
Cause nothing ever gonna make this world better if we don't start believing that love really, really, really is the answer. Everybody join hands cause it's time now. Spread the love all over the world. Spread it all over the world.
Don't waste another night waiting on slow internet.
Download files in a flash with 50 meg internet, lightning quick uploads, and no size limit or cap with PTCI. For just $60 a month, you can have incredibly fast, dependable internet. And we'll even throw in 6 months of whole home Wi-Fi for free.
If you're tired of thinking up ways to keep your eyes open while waiting on slow internet, call PTCI today. PTCI.net or 580-338-2556 now.
So out of the timeout, Wayland Baptist will inbound underneath the Aggies basket,
Stop
full
right
court
here,
pressure. Pass up ahead to DeRue, and a lay-in by Thrawn. They were able to beat the press, 93-84, under a minute to play. Alexander dumps it down to Whitfield, over to Edwards. Edwards pulls up for three, drains it. 93-87, 51.5 to play. And a quick foul. That'll be on Yolker.
Foul is called on number 10 by the junior.
And that will be his fifth. But it's Yolker has fouled out of the game.
T.G. Ellis into the lineup for the Aggies.
Finished with 10 points. Ellis checks back into the game. And gets the first one to go. That's Culver at the line. 50.5 left to play. And gets the second one. 95-87. Alexander over to Sumo, pulls up for three off the front of the rim. And a quick rebound by Auburnois, and he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Alexander.
Foul is going to be called on Ray Alexander.
Yeah, Wayland Baptist is just an outstanding job defensively, especially on Brayman Alexander, making sure he gets nothing going offensively all night long. He's got 13 points tonight.
First free throw is good.
As they've been one of the only teams to really quiet down a leading scorer in the nation.
Got the second one as well. 10-point game again with 40 seconds left to play. Loose ball, Giroux with it. And that is pretty much going to be it. They'll bring it up. Over's going to pull it out. About a 2-second difference from the shot clock. Aggies are going to fall to 14-10, 9-9 in the conference.
I'll tell you what,
Wayland Baptist is going to be 20-6, 14-4.
But I tell you what, they battled tonight against the number 10 team in the nation, just like they have been all year long, knocking off ranked teams. Not going to happen tonight, obviously, but
Alexander with the miss. Ellis back outside to Edwards, in and out on the three, and rebound by Culver, and that is the game. Wayland Baptist has come to Panhandle State and defeated the Aggies 97-87. Stick around, we'll talk to head coach Aaron Coombs here in just a moment. Just your thoughts on your team's play in the game tonight?
You know, I mean, I thought we played halfway decent. You know, I thought defensively in the first half we were bad. You know, we were giving up layups and layups and layups. Yeah, you know, I mean, they shot 65% for the game, so defensively we were terrible. We were terrible. What I'm most disappointed in is when it goes from 3 to 13, you know, because we got selfish, which is what I said was a major key in the game. We got selfish, and then we let bad shots dictate our defense, and we got burned in transition. So ultimately, we lost that game in that 4 or 5 minute segment where they scored 13 in a row in transition. You know, so that's the disappointing part.
Well, you had mentioned Robertson. Of course, you did mention very deep team. Play a lot of guys, and they all can light it up. Robertson had a stretch there where I think there were 4 straight possessions where he scored 3 points in each one of those. He kind of was a key to that rally, it seemed like.
Here's a funny story. I signed him at Missouri Western. I recruited that kid, you know, and he didn't make the summer grades to be eligible. So
I think Ty owes me a drink or something for that one. So I know Trevante very well. I mean, you know, so but yeah, I mean, he's a good player, and they're a different team when they have both him and Culver. You know, but we got beat in all the toughness aspects. Like, we got beat one-on-one in the post. You know, we got beat in transition. We got beat, you know, I'm proud of the fact that we rebounded pretty well. We only gave up 4 offensive rebounds, you know, but
I mean, we just got beat where you know, you look at and it's just like tough plays, and so that's a disappointing part. Wayland's a heck of a team, you know. I mean, it just shows that we're not quite there yet, you know. Like we're making progress, and to be a top team in the league, we're just not quite there, you know. And so it's a good measuring stick, good barometer for us, you know. And we need to go back and try to watch it and learn from it, but we don't have time to hang our heads because we play again Thursday, you know, and so it's we got to move on.
Well, and you got Oklahoma City coming in Thursday night, a team that you mentioned that when you played there, beat them when they were ranked 12th in the nation, and one of the best games you said your team has played, the most unselfish they played for 40 minutes.
Right.
So,
and they're playing well. You know, they've won 9 out of 10. I think their only loss is to Wayland, you know. Or excuse me, it was the Langston. But they're playing well. They're one of the hottest teams of the league. But you know, I think we can take a little bit of confidence in knowing that we have played well against them. You know, we got to just move on though from this. I mean, I know my team, and we're gonna be upset about some things. But you know, Oklahoma City is a good team, and if we don't play well, they'll run us out of the gym. I mean, that's, you know, and that's a fact. So we got to be ready. We got to regroup, be ready, move on. You know, we know what we need to do. We're still in control of our own destiny to make the conference tournament, you know, and so we got to learn from this. If we can learn from this, then that'll help us Thursday, and that'll be the message, and that'll be the challenge.
well, Coach Aaron Coombs here with us. Next Thursday night, 2 days from tonight, Oklahoma City will be in town. Come out. Let's be rowdy. Let's hear it for you. If you can't make it, make sure to check it out on OPSUAggies.com, and also Saturday, 2 and 4 p.m., Southwest Christian coming to town. Good night from No Man's Land.
Hey, thank you.